Hello, welcome into a new video. My name is NearlyLeglessLee, and today I'm going to try and attempt to build a house with a tutorial. You know the usual things, houses and tutorials and stuff. Not that I've built this on a stream yesterday and then adapted it today. A translation from Future Lee. What he's trying to say is there's a link below to come and join us on Twitch live. Anyway, let's get into the video. Today, we're going to be building the shell of this house, so you can add whatever detail you want. Make it nice and easy. First things first, we just got to get rid of the one that's already here. Magic! No one saw you type in that command. Right, off we go. Here is the build palette we're going to be using today. I've laid it all out in a big row so you can see it all. We've got trapdoors, we've got fences, we've got slabs, we've got andesite, cobble, stone, oak, stripped oak planks, bricks, and granite. If you didn't know this already, the easiest way of you building in creative, just put your block palette out. It makes life a lot easier. This is where Future Lee will be putting in a card to show you how much of these materials you'll need to build this house. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, it's coming next. But you also missed deep slate cobble, glass. First things first, the foundations. We start with the wood in one corner, and then we're going to measure 5 blocks across. We can use any kind of block here. I would suggest using something grey, like cobble, stone, or andesite for the outsides. You can see on my hotbar that I already have a few other colours as well. So we have wood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then wood again. Then we do 4, 2, 3, 4, then we do a wood, then we do a 1 on this side, then we do another wood, and we do a 3, 1, 2, 3, mix it up as well while we're going along, and we do a 1, and we do a wood, and then we do a 1, 2, 3, 4, so basically the mimic of that side, and then a wood, and then we have another 5 across this side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 with this block, and we should be in line with this piece of wood over this side. So on this side, we're going to be doing the porch side, so we're going to be doing a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a wood, and a 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a wood, and then another 1, 2, 3, and a wood, and on this side, we're going to do a 3 with a bit of a mixture, and then a wood, and then the 2 just to complete the foundation. So you should have this foundation. I would have shown you this in a bit of a time lapse from the top down so you can see the measurements of this a little bit clearer. We're going to be doing the inside floor at this moment in time. So we're going to use cobble deep slate, a new 117 block. You just want to fill everything in the center with cobble deep slate, which will hopefully look a little bit like this. So on the next section, what we want to add is we want to add wood to go that one level up. This is still your foundation. You're still going to be doing the gray blocks around the outsides. So you want to add your wood structures in here. There's the one thing on the material list that I didn't put, the door, which goes there. Well, we already know that's not true. Next bit, where the windows go. This is where you're going to be using stairs, where some of the windows are. 1 goes here. Here. 3 go along this backside. 2 here. We just fill the gaps with grey blocks of your choice. So you can go with cobble, stone, or andesite. Nice and easy. Fill it up to 2 high. This feels like a cake recipe. This is the next big thing. Trapdoors. Forget fences. They were yesterday's news. Put them on the bottom of your pillars. Adding a bit more detail to the bottom of the house. So, that's your foundation and your floor done. On to the next stage. Putting the stairs up in the middle and putting the walls in here. Deep slate and cobble deep slate. What do you mean it wasn't in the build palette? No one will know. No one will know. Cobble deep slate and deep slate along these sides. Building out the room. No particular pattern. This is up to you. You can even add a bit of basalt into here if you want to. The center for the stairs, which goes there. First part of the stairs goes in there. You can add a barrel in behind if you want, just for a bit of storage behind the stairs. Next part is a pillar going up. And now we're on the next level. First of all, bring your pillars up a bit further. So this next section is windows to the wall. to the sweat. Before we get in trouble, it would be great if you could subscribe and ding dong that bell. We just want to add these pillars. This is basically going to be the top of the room. So we want to do 1, 2, 3 for each of the pillars. 1, 2, 3. That's the pillars done. Should look something like this. The inner sides are going to be deep slate. So these outer sides of the house will be granite, polished granite, or brick. In the windows, we're going to have glass. In front of that, we're going to have fences. We love a fence. Windows are going to be going in the side. Here. 1 here. 2 wide. 1 here that's 3 wide. 1 here that is 3 wide. And 1 wide over here in the porch. These do not require fences in front of them because they are a single pane window. Now it's time just to add the fence here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can put the second layer of glass on if you want at this time. And don't forget the 2 in the porch. The next section is adding in the random granite, brick, and polished granite around the outsides of the windows. It will go up to the top of your pillars. So do it in line with that. You can do it in any order you wish. Once again, don't forget the porch. You want to be doing exactly the same around the windows. This time around the glass rather than around the fence. Once you've gone around the door, that is your first floor outer layer done. Ta-da! So at this point, you're going to have floating glass inside, and you can basically just fill in this area with deep slate and cobbled deep slate around the edges, making that glass texture connect to the deep slate. Now onto the stairs. We just need to add a stair in here, a slab, a stair the right way up, a slab, and another stair, and we're on the second floor. Onto the foundations of the second floor. So the first thing we want to do is just add a little bit to each pillar. On these outer edges, this is where you're going to add the detail, so you can do this. If you hold shift, you can go over the edge, and what this will do is add that wooden texture to the end, sticking out just above your main downstairs pillar. Don't forget to do this on all the sides that are sticking out. Now, your next bit you can do quite easily with wood if you want to make life easy for yourself, or you could do it with logs, but you've got to make sure that you face them in the right direction so the grain is going across. Just fill in the gaps between the pillars. Because this next part is an overhang, what I've been doing is I've been adding stairs and slabs in as a support structure. This gives a little bit of detail around the outside of the house. Remember to put the stairs upside down, and in the corners, which are facing out with the wood ends, you want to put a slab, add in this support beam for a little bit of detail, and then the next part is just adding in the floor for upstairs. I use stairs around the edges. To give that extra headroom downstairs, I use slabs in the middle. And there we go. That is our floor for our upstairs done. So what you do when you get to your second floor is you add in your pillars. You do them on the outsides. Don't forget to leave a little bit of room for your balcony over this side, but it's not needed over the top of the porch. The porch will have a roof here. We're going to go up by 5, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget your stairway pillar as well. One of my favorite bits next, the balcony, because we have fences. That is on the left-hand side of where the porch is at the front. Okay, correction. I've done a bit wrong. I went a bit crazy with the support beams on the outside of the porch. That should have been a roof. So, how we do the roof on this side is we add a stair in there, a stair in there, a stair there, and a stair there, a slab, a slab, a slab, and a slab. Here and here and here. And then the outside will be the stone facade. I will do them later on, so we can do them all in one go. Future League correction number 1. We need to add a door in for our cheeky little balcony. So hopefully making this a little bit easier to follow. First, we have a window looking over the porch. We have a triple window at the front of the house, singular windows. We have 2 doubles facing this way. We have a double next to that one. By the stairs, we have a triple, but the stairs are facing inwards on the outer 2. We have a 2 here and a 1, and obviously 1 facing our wonderful little balcony. I did indeed forget some pillars. 1 for the balcony here in the corner, and 2 which are at the back here, that are 4, not 5 like the other ones, just at this back window behind the stairs. Correction, tally number 2. The next fun bit is adding the fences to the front of the windows. This will be added to every window on this floor, apart from the one at the back where the stairs are. It should look a little something like this. Next part, adding the glass panes. Let's start with the back. We're going to do 2 high, the back window behind the stairs. You can place the windows in front of your fences. Makes life a little easier for later on. So here's one I prepared earlier with the windows done. The next part is we're going to be adding the detail to the front. So we're going to use a combination of stripped oak planks around the outsides of the fences. You can do this in whatever style you want or whatever direction you want. On top of the fences, we're going to be using upside down stairs to give that extra bit of detail. Don't forget around the edge of your door for the balcony. We come around this side. I'll show you what I mean by the upside down stair to give that bit of detail. On the back window where the stairs are, you want a repeat of the bit underneath. So you want a normal stair block facing upside down. Then you want to go in the corners and do a corner piece, making it mimic the back side of that window. Looks perfect. If you're doing this in survival, easy way is you can actually walk around onto the front side of these stairs, face into the back of that upper block, and place the stair upside down. At this point, you're like, Lee, I've got floating glass in my room. What's this going to do? Well, we need to add the walls. The walls can go in here. Nice and simple. Just layering this inside of this room. We do want the top block, which is in line with just above the windows, to be a full stone brick block, like so. And we add walls everywhere else. Walls! Adding walls like this gives a bit more depth on the inside, gives that option for extra colour. But if you are interior handicapped like I am, it also reduces the space you need to fill. Don't forget the baby gate at the back though. We don't want spawns back here, but it's also quite fun just to add a bit more detail in that's not necessarily stone behind the stairs. And this is your second floor done. Now we're just going to do the stairs. So we add in a stair. We want a slab and another slab and a stair. And the same again on this side. Whoop. And a stair. And then a slab. And a stair. This is where I would add in the slabs for this floor, giving a bit more headroom again for the floor downstairs. And there we have it, a top floor. You can do up here whatever you want. You can have a bedroom or an attic, depending on whether to hide stuff or sleep up here. For the last step, the windows in the top floor. We have them one in the front here and one here. This is just above the porch. One here above the balcony. One down the back corridor. And then 2 at the very back, looking out this way. As you can see, I've used oak stairs and stone brick stairs for the windows. We just need to add fences at the front. These back 2, the ones that are together, are 2 tall. All of the other windows are 1 tall. And the final step is the glass. Again, just copy where the fences are. Once we're finished with the windows, we can start working on the outer roof andesite section. So we do 1 facing this way, 1 facing this way, up 1, and then the same again on this side. That is 4 stair sections. Then we do 1 andesite block, and again 4 stair sections. So starting again this way, and this way. And at the top, we're going to use 1 full block in the middle, a slab here, and a stair here. This just needs to be repeated on the other side. Once it's finished, it will look like this. So you can see the 4 stairs here in what direction, then the block, then another 4 stairs, the slab and the main block in the middle before the stairs facing out. On the other side of the room, we have the 2 windows and the balcony, and we want to repeat our andesite arch on this side. 4 stairs, 1 block, 4 stairs again. You might need some temporary blocks here and here in order to line this andesite siding up over this side to mimic the other end of the room. Then you remove your temporary blocks and you should have an exact archway that looks exactly the same as the other side. So you can do roofs. It's not like I've seen you redo the clip 15 times. Yes, I can do roofs. So we're going to do the same again on this end. 4 stairs, 1 block, another stair, and now we're in the middle. So we use our center block, repeat it on this side, which will look like this. The only archway that's different is the back side by the stairs. We're going to need some temporary blocks just here, here, and here. We start off with the 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, a slab, and then a stair. And you can remove your temporary block and put your full andesite block in and a slab at the top. Repeat on this side. Remove the temporary blocks. It should end up looking something like this. 2 more logs just to finish off the top part of your stairs. Window arches at the front are going to need to be in andesite, so we do 1 andesite stair, then we do a temporary block here, an andesite stair again, another stair, a slab, and a slab. Remove your temporary block. Repeat on the other side. Once you've done the 2 arches, you should have something like this, where you've connected them together at the front. Now it's time for the fun part, where we finish off the roof. We just copy what we can see. So we see stairs going in this direction. We have slabs going in this direction. The same as what you can see on this side. At the very top, we're going to use slabs. Above the stairs, where the 2 roofs meet, we fill in exactly the same. But when it comes to this bit, so it doesn't seem so open, we put in full blocks. Finish it off like this. Slab on here for spawning purposes. As we go around the corner, we'll copy the main roof so it joins together. And the same again here. And then just on this end bit of andesite, we do a slab and a slab. At the very back of the house where you're finishing off your roof, you want to do slab and then slabs again with andesite. If you want to go fancy, you can do an extra bit on the end. Remember not to fill too far in here because we're going to be putting oak on the insides of this roof edge here, around the windows, and then around the front windows. To make things easier, we're going to add oak planks here and here. Same on this side. On the back where we have the 2 windows, we can do the same. May want to add some logs in there to strip later on for detail. Don't forget the little nook at the back here, and this half wall around the window. That gives us a place to build on around the windows. At the very top, we can use one of 2 things up here. We can use slabs or trapdoors. Don't forget your andesite ends to make it look fancy. Then you should have a roof that looks something like this, with the andesite all the way around the edges. Not forgetting the porch again, we want to add stairs here and here. 1 slab here. Full block in the middle, and then a stair, a slab, and then follow that back with spruce slabs in line with the window above the porch. Finishing the inside at the top where the attic would be, or the bedroom. We're going to go around with the walls. Going to go with stone brick to begin with. Then we're going to finish off with andesite at the top, andesite walls, around the windows. And here we go. An attic or bedroom finished. You can fill this with whatever interior you want. I can't believe it. We're at the end. We managed to get the house done. That was the full tutorial. There will be a time lapse that you can slow down and watch each individual layer done. Before we roll that time lapse, if we can get this video to 100 likes, I'll include a world download and a schematic in the description below. Okay, see you in the next one, guys. If you want, you can add leaves and planter boxes outside the front and some lanterns, and there's your detail. You can add that as much as you want. That's up to you. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been NearlyLeglessLee. If you're not subscribed, boot that button below, ring that bell, ding ding dong, and I'll see you in the next one.